Hi, my name's Nathaniel Williams. I'm a 26-year-old fourth-year medical student at Nottingham, and I've just done Eddie Fletcher's 3-minute max test.
Really good. Well done. Okay. You alright? Yeah. Good. Yeah, I look like hell. Yeah. It's meant to. Yeah.
I've got to say that it's really quite hard mentally, and in the last minute physically it gets quite tiresome. I found myself looking at the clock from about 20 seconds, and in the last 15 seconds the shutters came down. I grew up as a swimmer, and like many of my peers, I dropped out of competitive swimming at 12-13 and found myself dabbling in a bit of running and biking and a tiny bit of swimming. I did triathlon for a few years, and then as my academic commitments increased, I found myself just running. Up until recently, when I decided to enter a triathlon, which I did on limited swimming background, relying on my past experiences. But the biking I did on a local gym on the Wattbikes, which led me to the website where I saw the competition, which I now find myself in the position of winning, and here I am in Eddie's lab, toiling away. I started competitively running probably at the age of 15-16, but I was a pretty mediocre track runner and an even more mediocre cross-country runner. It was only when I started taking running less seriously and using it as travel to and from university that my mileage went up, and suddenly my performances also went up, and my first little breakthrough, I suppose, was the Nottingham Marathon in 2007 that I won off pure just commuting to university and back. And then after that, in 2008, I went to the Edinburgh Marathon, and I finished second in 2:25, knocking 3 or 4 minutes off my previous Nottingham time. And then in 2009, I set my current PB of 2:23 at London, finishing 26th. And since then, I've had a disastrous Paris Marathon, and that led me to look elsewhere, and thought I'd have a go back at duathlons, and thought I'd get back on the bike. It makes me feel good. I like racing. I like winning when it occasionally happens. And it sure beats playing PlayStation.